I hope you're okay and ready for this podcast. I'm Maria Furtado from Believe You, and get ready for this. We have two beautiful guests today, Lady P and Lady G, and we're talking about horror movies and everything that comes with it. I was saying that people watch horror movies and by the end they are drawn for bad energy. But Lady P over here, that she's gonna present herself.
Yes.
She come with something new.
Thank you so much for having me here tonight, people. My name is Lady P. P for power. Thank you so much for acknowledging it. So we're here tonight to sort of like explore in terms of why do we watch horror movies, what's going on with the fear, why we're so attracted to it. So one of my theories, it's not just a theory, it's been studied about it, that our brain, we came from, well, let's say, an evolution where fear was necessary for our own survival, but somehow through our society, which we don't need it anymore, it's still present. So like she said it before, Maria in here, that how can we transmute that energy in instead of being in a state of fear to manifest for the things that we want.
I was telling you because you come with a beautiful story that she having like bad stuff happening around her, even the environment about her house and her presence that, and today is marvelous to be here. But sometimes she had like people would come and say, I'm seeing something. She was feeling something. And then she figured out a miracle, like how instead of transmute that bad energy of seeing stuff, of being with bad energies inside the house, how can I put this in the better use? And this is what I want you to share today.
Okay, so I think it's in terms of realization, the very first thing is we have a power within us, right? Let's just recognize that. Okay, you can call it mumbo jumbo. You can go to your 9 to 5 and just realize when you were born, I'm just supposed to go to school, work 9 to 5, make my money, buy my house, build a family, and just die. But the realization is you influence your everyday. You create your own reality, and that's the power that I tapped in. When I realized that I could go my day to go really wrong, because when I wake up every morning and I could think things are going to go really wrong, it's not working out for myself, I just had that click. And I said, how can I change that to make it to work for me, to make it to get to the things that I want? I'm not going to say that it was an easy process. I had to be there every day. But I would like to say to you that it is possible.
But what you started doing, instead of like cultivating the thinking or thought process of negative and things bad happening.
The very first thing that I had to do was
stop watching horror movies.
Yeah. yes. Stop watching horror movies. I started to understand that whatever that I consume throughout the day, it's what's going to influence my reality at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it was very much to understand the state that I was, and then just realizing I just have best stuff around me all the time. So then it was just realizing little good things that I had in my life. You know, I can wash the dishes. I can get myself out of the bed. You know, I can take a shower. I can actually accomplish this goal. So it was a process of just transmuting this energy, which it was like a big alchemy of it. And, you know, realizing the power that I had at the time. And the recognition that, you know, as much as I don't want to be mean about this, we are at the fault of the way that our lives are at that time.
For me, the main thing is what you put in your eyes every day, what you watch, what you consume as information.
I can say there was that trip when I had to London, and I had a good friend of mine, and he completely changed my mind. And it made me realize, you know, you are in the power of everything. So start doing this. Every single day when you wake up in the morning, make sure that you consume things that make you grow. Exactly. As much as difficult it is. And he presented me with pieces of Abraham Hicks, Eckhart Tolle, Napoleon Hill. When I started doing that, I came so happy to you, and I said, you know what? I discovered. It was really
we are like
good.
Excited, and everything changed from there. And we're talking about 6-7 years ago.
Yes, it was 6-7 years ago.
A lot of things.
Oh my God! Everything changed. Even if that letter comes through my mailbox and say you got a bill to pay,
You're like
Listen.
smiling. That's
I am
different.
glad.
Now, for your experience, I have to give some time for our Lady G in the house. Then, how do you think your experience with horror movies? How you feel you have an experience of the world?
I want to start off by asking Lady G,
Yeah.
and G, a question. If you would say to take out negative horror movies, any negative film, what film would you suggest to make you a more empowered woman, a happier woman,
Something
to
to
attract
watch
something
instead.
good?
Yeah.
Oh, to watch it instead of watching horror movies. Okay, so I've been through some movies today. I think I would watch in terms of Interstellar and Inception. They might not be like 100% in terms of like the good endings, but it just sort of harnesses of the power that you have in your own mind and reality.
I watched a few months ago, and that was amazing. It's in Netflix, actually. And the title is The Secret. I was thinking, I'm going to watch the movie about the book, The Secret. And that movie blew my mind. It's about a woman, she has kids, she's by herself. A house is hit by like rain and broken, and the soul come to her life and show her the truth. That by the end of the day, you have the strength to change your life. And by the end of the day, is that we bring in here, it's like crazy idea, you watching horror movies, why are you doing it? You can choose. The last instance of this, you are the only person that can choose what you watch, choose what you do, choose what you hear, and choose how you're going to live in your life. And the movie, simple choice, like choosing a movie, it's a big choice. Because it's what you're going to give, you're going to feed to your mind.
It's very interesting that you say about choice, because I've been reading a lot of books, thank God. I went back to that. I'm consuming a lot less in terms of the visual, in terms of social media and movies. I've been very selective of what I want to consume. And one of the things they were saying in there, it was what makes us different from the animals out there in terms of the nature, and that comes with self-awareness. And the human being, the reason why we have control and we have the superiority of everything in the world is because of the ability of choice.
You can choose.
Exactly. So why is that we just let ourselves go into the sea? Let's see how it goes, you know. If
no, it's like that put us in two things that I love to discuss with you. First one, animals just live their life. They rock their life. Cats! My God, I look to my cat every day. He's just enjoying it. I was telling to Lady G today, we are having like a dinner together. I said, animals, they just live it, because she told me something funny. What you told me? I would like to know what
I'd like to be inside a cat's mind, an animal's mind, just to see the world differently, just to see the world.
Very good. It's very good.
They're just chilling in there, meditating all day. And even ants in the middle of the summer, they're working hard. But you don't see them all winter. They're 6 months chilling up. The other animals, they're always chilling. No, we are the only ones running and rushing to the stuff.
I theory about that.
Just to finish the question about what you said before.
In terms of self-awareness?
Self-awareness. I think animals just knock it off. And we should learn more about it. But even about us, the self-awareness is not enough if you don't go to that special place. Because if not, you're not self-awareness in nothing. You're just surviving, going with the flow. And what humans being is doing, because you are a community in the society, you're going one after what the other one is doing.
Well, I can counteract in terms of that. First of all, with the animals, the theory that I have, they are so deeply connected with the nature. They have and follow these voices.
I'm agreed.
Right? They know how to be within the system, which is nature.
They've been there for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. And we human beings, somehow, we lost that. Right?
It's a control.
Exactly. They just follow it, which can be called the instinct.
Still there?
Yeah, okay, it's still there.
Are you still there? I was just checking out, because I didn't know if you were still there or not. My battery is not died. But I love to hear talking, Lady P. But Lady G,
Yes, please give us some insights in terms of
what do you
this.
think? Animals or humans?
I just think it's
And
very
Lady G,
interesting.
she's good because she loves animals. She's been in the middle of it. She's the best person
So
to give
yeah,
it.
just explore a little bit more.
What I appreciate about animals is animals don't plan. They go off what they want instantly. If they're hungry, they go get food. If they're tired, they sleep. They don't have to go, oh, I have to go to bed at 8
They
o'clock.
don't think about it.
They don't have to count the hours. How many hours did I get? Like,
We are very calculated, very tomorrow people. We sleep tonight because we want to wake up
That's
tomorrow.
very good.
We sleep tonight, we eat because if not we don't want to be hungry in 3 hours. Animals, in the moment, completely, if they don't want to be around you, they won't.
They won't.
Yeah,
they don't have to make
they're
that
very
thing.
free beings.
And I think that is very special too. We could use more of that.
Yeah.
is it because we're not out there and
No, we going
connecting
after the
with
ball.
them more to understand
I think
that?
first of all, animals respect a law that if it's midday, it's time to eat. If it's 12 o'clock, it's time to. Cats, for example, they go out at nighttime. They have a very
I
restrict.
do have my cat when he's mittens. He comes a certain time, 5 o'clock,
It's gone.
every day. He starts meowing to
And
the
he
house
doing
and saying he needs to
this
go
for
outside.
years. It don't change like us, and we're trying to adapt of circumstances. This is putting us out of control and putting us out of our environment. Because, for example, if you have to work 12 hours, yeah, you have to wake up times that you shouldn't. If you have to go put your kids on school early, you couldn't sleep the 9 hours or 10 hours you
But let me
need.
ask you a question. Then.
Animals don't care. They don't
Yeah.
have kids to take to school.
Yeah.
But at the same time, animals did not make the buildings. Animals did not make the technology. If we didn't put the work in and we sort of like put ourselves in
I'm
that
gonna
situation
tell you
to
something.
create,
I'm gonna come to a point that I'm gonna tell you. They didn't make any of this, but all of this is gonna be for nothing for us if we don't stop and be a tiny bit of animals.
in there.
Yeah, because you cannot enjoy it. You have this rocket house, but you
can you say I
cannot
don't
enjoy
enjoy
it.
it? If
You
I sit
enjoy
down on
it.
the
You know,
sofa
you
and I
know, you
watch
know,
a
you
movie.
know what you know.
Okay.
But majority
okay,
of the people is working so much outside that don't have even
enough.
time
Yeah.
to enjoy what they have.
They don't. They don't.
You
They don't.
have something that loads of countries don't have. You can go to your toilet and you can flush. You can go to
can
your
go to my tap
kitchen
and I
and
can
the tap. You
drink
can
the
put like the heating on. And even when you have all these, you're complaining. When the day they take you Wi-Fi, you're gonna die. Animals, they will be there because they never had it. They're not gonna miss it.
So it's basically saying, don't we have? So why is it so strange that us human beings, compared to the animals, we don't have that direction, the same sort of instinct they have, how to follow
we
it,
dislegate, we
disconnected
about that.
So how do you go back to it?
We stop watching horror movies. We start watching more stuff that is good for us. We
But
start
there is
giving more
so
love.
much in there. Whenever I log into Netflix, there is like a
It's not.
huge
I
selection.
choose not to watch it.
Yeah.
You choose not to watch it. Yeah, I think you're not watching for a while.
I'd say I've not watched it for about a year and a half.
Yeah, me too.
You even said to me something that was very interesting. You said as well that you came off coffee as well.
Yes.
Yeah. What
It's
made you
little
do that?
changes.
Yeah.
And that is how we finish our podcast today. Thank you so much for listening to this. Please come back for more. And it's lovely to be with you. It was a lovely, lovely time. I hope this can instruct you to stop watching horror movies. Watch things that is really going to inspire you. And namaste. It was nice to be with you. Until the next podcast, you take care and have a marvelous, marvelous life. You deserve the better. Bye.